Drugstore products are coming for y'all's necks, your edges, your backs. Okay, your back is big and drugstore products are coming after them. Get into it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today we're going to be talking about drugstore makeup brands that are better than high-end makeup brands. Listen. Okay, drugstores come a very long way. When I was in high school, like in 2014, a lot of brands that are out now had nowhere near as much variety in products that they have now. Like ELF, Maybelline, L'Oreal. Listen, they have evolved, okay? Their products are just damn near as good as the ones that you can get from Sephora. Hence why we have Ulta Beauty now, and I love that they have a prestige section as well as a drugstore section. Let's get into some of these drugstore brands that y'all need to put more respect on, okay? The first drugstore brand that I want to address is Revlon. If you don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably don't know, but I've been rocking with Revlon for a very long time. Revlon was actually one of the first foundations that I used when I got into makeup, the Color Stay. That foundation is so good. The old formula, and they reformulated the new formula. If you haven't seen my review on the new formulation, feel free to click up in the cards above. I did do a review on that. Anyway, Revlon is just one of those brands that are timeless, you guys. And you guys, the face of Revlon right now is Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all know Megan Thee Stallion is my sis, y'all. That is like my good sis. I feel like we are destined to meet one day. For I am none of the pony. She is Megan Thee Stallion. We have the same birthday. But another thing with Revlon, I find that they're super affordable in drugstore as well. Another thing with products having more variety, prices have also gone up with drugstore brands. But I feel like Revlon is still pretty much smoothed out when it comes to these prices. Very affordable for the quality that they give. And the quality is high. Some of my favorite products from Revlon, if you are interested in trying the brand, would be the Skin Awaken Concealer. I love this concealer so much. It has caffeine as well as vitamin C in the formula to awaken dark circles and baggy eyes, as well as the Color Stay foundation that I mentioned earlier. Make sure you get into it because Revlon don't miss. Now the next brand that I want to get into is a beauty supply store classic, you guys. NYX Cosmetics. You know when NYX used to be sold in the beauty supply store? Y'all know about that? It's crazy how I put two and two together when I was younger. I was like, isn't this sold in the drugstore? It's sold in the beauty supply store too? Like what? Does somebody have the same manufacturer? Or, you know, but NYX Cosmetics has come a very long way, you guys. They actually used to have very affordable makeup. Now their prices have actually come up. It's giving $21 now for a primer. That's fine. But you know, NYX Cosmetics has a very good quality products. Like, I believe NYX is owned by L'Oreal. Don't quote me. But L'Oreal is known to have some really good makeup formulas, and NYX is not shy away from that. I love that their whole vibe is just like professional makeup artistry. They really do stick out when it comes to these other brands because they focus on creativity, artistry, and they express the people who buy their makeup. Some of my favorite products from NYX are the lip products. Their lip glosses. I love the butter glosses, okay? Sometimes. Like some shades are absolutely stunning. The formula is okay. I love this is Milky Gloss though. This is Milky Gloss lip glosses. If we could combine the shades of the butter glosses and the formula of This Is Milky glosses and put them together, that would be everything. I also really like their lip pencils. Sometimes I use their eye pencils as lip pencils. I find that they're like one of the only brands that have dark brown lip liner that works for my skin tone. Now you know we couldn't mention a drugstore video without mentioning Maybelline, right? Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah, Maybelline has been around for a really long time. Maybelline is the drugstore. When you think of drugstore makeup, if you don't think of Maybelline, what is wrong with you? I've been a fan of Maybelline for so long. I remember when they extended their Fit Me foundation shade range, I was so hyped that I could finally buy my shade. They had a little shade range issues early on, but they've definitely extended and evolved, and I love that for Maybelline. And then the last brand that I want to talk about is L'Oreal or L'Oreal Paris. Depends on where you are. Sometimes in my drugstores I'll see L'Oreal, and then sometimes I'll see L'Oreal Paris. I'm not gonna say I don't really know the difference between the two. I mean, I know they sell different things. One is obviously hosted in Paris and the other one is in the US. But anyway, now L'Oreal is an OG drugstore brand. Like, it's been there before drugstore brands were even a thing. L'Oreal goes all the way back in the day, so you can't really touch too much when it comes to the nostalgia. But I do know L'Oreal has evolved a lot as a brand. I love how much they're getting into these new trends, as well as stepping out of their box and creating products that they never made before. I am obsessed with L'Oreal blushes, mascaras. I love their foundations. L'Oreal's just really been acting up. Like, they've been acting bad, and I'm here for it, okay? If you've never tried anything from L'Oreal, L'Oreal. I feel like they're an amazing starter brand to get into because they have literally everything under the sun. Honestly, all these brands that I listed would be great beginner brands, minus NYX. I feel like NYX is just kind of out of budget for those who just want to get into makeup and potentially want to buy everything, you know. These were the only ones I listed, but I know y'all would get on my ass if I didn't list e.l.f. Cosmetics. e.l.f. Cosmetics, does anybody remember when e.l.f. used to be $1? When e.l.f. used to be $1.99, okay? No, they're not $1 anymore. They're not $1. Inflation has gotten to e.l.f. Cosmetics. e.l.f. is literally just about to launch a lip oil that's going to be compared to the Dior lip glow. Like, come on, get into e.l.f. Don't put nothing on e.l.f.'s name, okay? Get into e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm going to list some of my favorite makeup products from these brands down below for you guys to check out. No pressure, no pressure. If you love makeup recommendation videos like this, feel free to check out my other ones. I forgot, I don't know which side it's going to be on, but it's going to be one of the sides, okay? So you can get the tea about more makeup products.